Yesterday, I sat down with Sandy and Ava, who claim their father, Frankie, was the mastermind behind an adoption scam that made headlines, where they claim 8 of his 10 children were sold to the highest bidder. Now, Frankie denies any involvement in an adoption scam and says he was blinded by love. Frankie says when he found out what his then wife was doing, he was told that he had no rights to his children. Here's what happened yesterday.
There she is, the woman police all over the country have been looking for. Her name is Leanne Dees.
Karen Leanne Dees was convicted on 1 count of mail fraud and 5 counts of wire fraud.
My name is Sandy. I was born to Karen and Frankie Dees. My adoptive parents bought me for $5,000. My mom sold me like a piece of furniture. Frankie said that when I was put up for adoption, he was actually in jail. He knew nothing about the adoption.
My name is Ava. I was born on December 3rd, 1992 to Karen and Frankie Dees. Karen told me that my dad made her sell all of those children. I didn't believe her. I want my dad to own up to being a part of the adoption scam.
Frankie says he and his now ex-wife had 10 children total, and he claims 8 of those were, in his words, put up for adoption without his knowledge. He keeps saying he knew nothing about this. I've only got 2 children. I tend to notice when one of them's missing.
Yeah.
I believe my dad played as big of a part as Karen did. They wanted money.
I need closure, and I feel like the only way I can have that is if Frankie comes clean.
I did not know that she was scamming anybody out of any money for the babies. If I knew that the FBI was looking for her, I would have turned her in.
Sandy is meeting her biological father, Frankie, for the first time right now. Tell me why your daughter is 33 and you've never met her before.
Because I couldn't afford it.
But what confuses me is there's so many of us. Why would you keep getting her pregnant?
And whenever she was picked up by the FBI, that's when I realized what was going on. Yeah. You're talking about something that happened 30 years ago.
Well, I've got a son that's 30 and I don't forget him ever.
I have never forgotten.
You say she was adopted and that you were told that you had no rights.
Right.
But were you the biological father?
Yes.
So you went to the adoption agency and you signed papers at the adoption agency.
Right.
What did you think you were doing, buying a lawnmower?
I had no idea what I was saying.
It's happened to you once, it's happened to you twice, but you get her pregnant again.
Yeah.
Look how many damn babies are on that.
I know.
Look what you did to my siblings.
Are you telling me that you did not know that you were part of a baby factory time after time after time after time? You didn't figure that out.
I didn't figure that out.
And you were glad when they came and put the handcuffs on her?
Yes, I was very glad.
Weren't you just glad they didn't put them on you?